So guys, put in your name.
Christian. Christian. Are you streaming this?
I'm on a 10-hour. I want to watch it.
I know, and I was like, I went to one of the meter too, and it was like, it's not like a series. I'm not. I know. It's not what you want. It's only it's super fast.
This is real. Where's my 217?
All right, good evening, everybody. So, welcome to the 2024 Penn Manor Esports Banquet. Again, super exciting that we are able to have everybody this year once again for our third annual banquet. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to quote from what I said last year. Thank you to those who brought the food over there. Hope everybody enjoyed it and still enjoying it. My name is Christian Webb. I'm one of the sports administrators for Penn Manor Esports. It's getting great to be opening the banquet up this year. As always, the first thing I'm going to do this year, though, is because when we schedule our banquets, myself and the support team, we always schedule it for the third Tuesday of April. I think that's what we did last year as well. And because of that, this is basically all playoffs. And there was something last year that happened during playoffs that we didn't get to recognize. And that is our 2023 KDA State Championships for our Overwatch team. Yeah. Yes, and the fourth state championship to Penn Manor Esports. And another trophy, so showcase. Well done, guys. We are going to play a short clip that Jane Torres' brother made. Jane, your brother's awesome. Just in case. Not as awesome as you, but he's still awesome. Your brother's really awesome. We're going to play a short, just a quick 1-minute clip of just kind of just recapping last year. And then, yeah, we'll get going.
Congratulations to Chambers Weather and is only one match we lost all year between these two teams. I'm back. I'm not leaving empty-handed again. Are you champions? Look, you gotta get some state championships. No, fuck that man.
involved a lot of practice, but I will tell you guys, this Overwatch team is quite incredible, not just in their stuff, they're great people as well. They're great people. Brock, leading our Overwatch varsity team, the rest of the guys on the team, they're all extremely awesome. So yeah, congratulations guys. And let's do it again this year, right?
Yeah!
Are we doing it again this year?
Yeah, we're coming back!
Back to back, right? Back to back. And for those of you who weren't aware, our fall season, they placed third place on the East Coast of all schools in the United States, which is extremely awesome. The third best Rocket League. Yeah, you have 3 state championships. The third best Overwatch team on the East Coast of the United States resides here in Penn Manor, which I think is pretty awesome. Congratulations, guys. As always, with every year that I open this, there are quite a few thank yous to give. So we'll start with the South. Huge thanks to the Penn Manor High School administration staff and our school board. They have been great when it comes to supporting our program. The school board's been great when it comes to funding our program. And actually, just a quick side note, I forgot to mention this. There is a quick little schedule change. Those of you who want to tour the lab, that is going to happen at the end of the ceremony. Okay, so if you want to come to the lab, we're going to do a tour at the end of the ceremony instead of the beginning. I know some of you have work school tomorrow, so just want to be respectful of everyone's time. So we are going to do it at the end of the ceremony instead of before. So yeah, like I said, huge thanks to administration staff, school board. Also, a huge thank you to Nick Joniak and Charlie Reisinger. They are our tech guys here at Penn Manor. Nick, of course, as an initializer, he built all the computers. He is quite outstanding at what he does. Former Rocket League coach at Penn Manor. Former Rocket League coach at Penn Manor before Clay stepped into that position. Which then leads me to the next part. Huge thanks to the entire technology department here at Penn Manor doing what they do best. They keep us up and running. They're great at what they do. Huge thanks to custodial staff as well, helping us clean up and all that. Those of you who will go up to the lab, they love shrimp and pizza in the lab. So yeah, I'm gonna use you.
What I do?
Shrimp.
That's you. You order all the time.
Yeah, and then you eat it. That's happening. Yeah, huge thanks to them. And that also leads me to a huge thanks to the Penn Manor Esports support team, Jude, Willa, the entire team. They are amazing at what they do. Honestly, I actually know, I would not be able to do what I'm able to do without their incredible support. Willow made the graphics up here. It's a slideshow. The slideshow was actually submitted by photos that our players created. A lot of you guys saw a lot of pet photos on there. A lot of cat pics. Yep, my cat was up there as well. Yeah, there was those 2 photos that I left on purpose. I didn't really want to embarrass myself. The players begged me. I cannot say no to them. There were 2 photos on there I did not include. They wanted me to include it, so I thought, just take a look. So that was with the Pennsylvania Educators Association Region 5 course, and one of their sickness talking about his mustache as well. Dominic, where's Dominic? There you are. Yeah, thanks for those edits.
No problem. Anytime,
Thanks for embarrassing everybody. Thanks. Also, a huge thanks to our coaches as well. Charlie Boyan, Scott Herzog, Clay Gray, and somebody that I didn't unfortunately get to announce this year on our social medias, but Mike Emmett, who's a student teacher here at Penn Manor, has helped with the inaugural season of our Smash Brothers Ultimate Team. Smash Brothers is a game we have been begged to do for a while. So yeah, huge thanks to Micah for doing that as well. So yeah, huge thanks to our coaches. Also a huge thanks to Carter Mendenhall. Is Carter here with us tonight? Not tonight. That's unfortunate. Huge thanks to him. He is the Overwatch Junior Varsity coach. He steps into that position for the spring season. He's a great way to so thank you, Carter. Also, huge thanks to the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Esports Association, the Pennsylvania Scholastic Esports League, and the High School Esports League, HESL. That's the national league that we play in. Again, for allowing us to play in their leagues. They're incredible at what they do. And again, all of our teams are extremely successful. Overwatch placed in first, honestly, again. And then our JV team coming out of nowhere, coming up with a 7-1 record for the regular season. And for a lot of them, I think that's their first year. Some of them playing Overwatch, knowing us. A couple of our sports that was been their first year ever playing Overwatch. So they've been great at what they do. So yeah, congrats to all of our teams on your success this year. And again, thanks to our alumni as well. Jaden, here you are. Got Clay over here, both alumni of Penn Manor Esports. Jaden was on the inaugural Overwatch team when he was starting esports, so he's been here since the beginning. He graduated last year. And Clay, again, was on that inaugural Overwatch team as well. Again, he's still here. Now he's in a paid position, so some alumni do get paid now to coach the esports team. Also, huge thanks to our shoutcasting department as well. Again, on the sports team, everybody who has stepped up to shoutcast as well. And I know there's a lot of players who have done that, so huge thanks to them. And then again, just thanks to all of our parents as well. I mean, you guys really help supporting sports. Making sure your students or your children are here. After school, coming in, playing with us sometimes again. A couple days a week. Sometimes if you're me, you're 5 days a week. Not always. Yeah, they spend a lot of time here. So thanks to you guys for all your support as well. And as always, I'll close things off, going over how kind of the tonight will go. We'll start with Mr. Herzog, Scott Herzog, the head coach of Penn Manor Esports. He basically runs the show here. And then Clay, the Rocket League coach, will remark on Rocket League. Floyd will remark on Overwatch. Mr. Herzog will then remark on League of Legends. And then he'll also give some thoughts on Super Smash Brothers and Minecraft as well. And then after that, we'll have our senior recognition. So with that, I'll hand the podium over to Scott Herzog, head coach of Penn Manor Esports.
Let's give Christian a round of applause for these great teams. We did fail to recognize one other alumni that is here, Grace Shirley. Can you please stand? So she was one of our first League of Legends players way back in the day, and in fact, thank you, Grace. And I got to tell you a story about Grace. Okay, all I remember, we'd be at a game, and League of Legends is a game where it's like 5 people playing against 5 people, and she would kill someone and apologize all the time. And she's like so apologetic, I'm sorry, and then I continue playing the game. It was quite endearing. So, thank you. So it's good to have her back with us as well. Penn Manor Esports has just been a wonderful program for the past 5 years. And much, again, as Christian said, due to you folks, you parents out there that have come and supported your kids say, I want to play video games competitively, even though many of you may not have understood it, especially coming from the generation that many of us came from. So I do applaud you for that. I was looking at pictures with Clay Craig the other day. He needed pictures for a project. We were looking back through the program. 6 years ago, we sat in an auditorium for an introduction meeting of people that were maybe interested in playing esports the next year. And we launched that very next year. And Clay was part of the very first team, and Jaden was too, of our Overwatch, which is what our very first thing we did that year. And still remember, did you help build the computers as well? Or you got part of that? Yeah. So we built the computers that year, and a student teacher of mine and Nick Joniak, we built it and we launched it with Overwatch. And then by the fall, by the spring, we had League of Legends, and then COVID shut everything down. In fact, I think we had made playoffs in League of Legends a year and never got to play playoffs because of the way things happened. But the beauty of esports is that when COVID hit and many other sports were unable to be played, in the fall, we were able to play from home because esports allowed us that versatility. And some of you I know remember being in games where we weren't in person, but we were playing virtually and we were in Discord and competing that way. And so it's been just a beautiful experience over the years of seeing it grow, seeing the relationships build. Because I think for me, that's the thing that's perhaps the most important thing today is seeing the relationships you have all built as students over the years through this program. And over the years, we added Minecraft, Rocket League, and then Smash Brothers. We did a Brawlhalla one year. It was just it's been a very good year. I'm very proud of all the teams this year. Many of you, and even now, are still in playoffs. Rocket League didn't play their final match today. They were in playoffs, but didn't get past the first round. But it was still a noble run for them. And we still have, I think, 3 teams that are in playoffs. Smash Brothers, Overwatch has 2 teams in playoffs. And then Smash Brothers is still doing, in Minecraft, I said Smash Brothers, but Minecraft is still in the playoffs. In fact, Owen Freiberg, where are you at? There you go. Owen was playing his playoff match till about almost 7 o'clock. So they was just using down heads on. But so they had their game starting at 5:30 tonight, and they have another 2 rounds of those games. So they're here fairly late. But what a great group of kids. So it's just let's give all our teams a round of applause, all the players. All right, I won't hold it up too long. I want to hand it over to the Rocket League coach and have him come and just talk a little bit about the Rocket League program this year. And then we have, for each coach when they talk, there will be most valuable player award, and then we'll have senior awards a little bit later at the end. So, that's all you.
Hello everyone, my name is Clay Craig. I'm the Rocket League coach here at Penn Manor. I'm a Penn Manor alumni. I've been part of the program since my junior year, and I started on the Overwatch team here. So it's been crazy 5 years. Finally getting to see those freshmen that I was here with actually finally, completely get out of here. So that's really exciting. So with Rocket League this year, we did pretty good. We in PSCL, we got we made it to semifinals in the fall, and then in the spring here we were able to make the playoffs. So those from the Rocket League team here, just stand up real quick. You guys did a great job. I'm really proud of all of you. Cool. For the MVP award, this student I have met just at the beginning of this year, and he brings so much to not only Penn Manor Esports as a student, but he brings a lot to his team, being able to help them and grow. So this MVP award is going to go to Elliot Weber. Before I leave off, I just want to say thank you for everybody for coming. Thank you to all the students that are part of the program. Without any of you, we wouldn't be here. So it's great to see you all here, and hopefully we have a good year next year as well. Next is Tyler Lloyd. Sorry, I forgot.
I'm gonna really raise the mic here. Yay! Rock on it. All right. I'm actually off front. That's how you do me. So I have coached the Overwatch program here for about the past 5 years. It started off as a volunteer experience. I just wanted to be there and help that grow. This is one of those things where I'm sure, like some of you have told a friend of yours, like, yeah, my son, my daughter, they're in this esports program, they're playing video games like at school, for school, and kind of team. And I'm sure some of your friends are like, I wish they had something like that when I was a kid. That would be great. Because that's what almost everyone I know says. You know, they wish they could have been part of their school and represented their school, doing something they know that they're great at, but never really had the opportunity to bring to their community. And that's just, you know, one of the amazing things about this. It's been one of the great things about Overwatch. This year, we have had 2 teams running. In the fall, we had one Overwatch team that competed, as Christian said, on the national stage, playing on the East Coast. Did extremely well. They really should be proud of themselves for their performance there. They pushed incredibly far. And I think, honestly, if we're playing where the team is at today, I think we would be national champions, if I'm being honest. I think they all know that about themselves as well. Now, in the spring, we added a junior varsity team, which is something we've done on occasion with the interest to say. So first I want to talk about the varsity team, where they're at, and I want to talk about the junior varsity team. So the varsity team, they finished state champions last year. Like that. It's just an unequivocal fact that they were the best team in the league. And they got through it though by the skin of their teeth. That Chambersburg match was dicey at the end there. It was pretty cool to see. Seth to act like he wasn't freaking out at the end there, but he was in full panic mode. We were looking around, what do I do? What do I do? I remember. Okay.
We figured it out.
You did. So it would have been really easy, right, to win at that level and then say like, yeah, we did it. Like we're the best. We're just gonna come back and do it again. Over the summer, instead, what these gentlemen did is they became even better. They focused, they played harder, they thought more about this, they put the time in. They ground hours in Overwatch, and I'm sure their parents were like, I don't know what he's doing in the bedroom, but it is a lot of time. But they came back this year twice as good as they were. It was actually kind of crazy to see. And the truth is now, here in the spring, they're strolling into the championship. I feel a little bad for them because I think they're just going to blow away the competition this year. It's pretty wild. Some of their opponents walk in asking themselves, can we even win this thing? We just have to tell them, you should do your best. You should play your part. You should do your best. But yeah, they are incredible. And I want to just say that this is not just an accident, right? Like JJ here, Jason, has improved incredibly over the past year. The time he's put in is insane. JJ, stand up real quick. This guy's put in so much time. Wyatt here has stepped up into a gap that is incredibly hard. He plays alongside Steph, which is not hard. Steph here is honestly he's the secret sauce here, for being honest. He wasn't with the team in the fall. He is in the spring, and there is a difference here. He's an incredible player, thoughtful, talented, giving, positive, and he just is one of the best Overwatch players, certainly in the Northeast, maybe America. I'm not sure. We play the continent. We're going to include Canada and South America. Okay, cool. I'm glad you haven't lost your modesty with all of this. That's good. Brady is honestly, being perfectly honest, I think he's the reason that this improvement has happened because he is just a relentless taskmaster on this team. He wants them to play. Yeah, Brady! He doesn't let them play around or take it easy or be soft. He demands that they learn and be better. And it's not always easy, I think, to play along someone who expects greatness. But I think all of us who've worked with with someone who expects that from us have known that we are better for it no matter how hard that experience is. And Ray is that kind of person. And I think we would all be lucky to work alongside and compete alongside something like that. And it's just been awesome to see him go from this quiet little kid who just doesn't want to say anything and isn't telling you what he thinks, to finally hearing what he thinks and thinking, man, maybe I shouldn't have asked. Because he just tells me the truth. And it's wonderful. He is our truth sayer for sure. Finally is Rock, who, I mean, it rhymes. He's been back in Haskell for several years now. And he is this team Rock. He is stable, he's thoughtful, he's calm, he doesn't take anything emotionally. He's always working through the problem, keeping the team together, talking them through their problems. And just, he is steady. And you need that. More than anything, I think it's high school, you know what I mean? Emotions run high, and these are kids. But as I've been making fun of him all year now, he was an old man a long time ago. And you can see it now, he's complaining about his taxes. It's just great to hear him complain about the children now. But he really, it's weird, he's graduating this year. I don't know what this program and this team is without him. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, is the truth, because he has helped me figure out how to do this in a way that I can guide these kids and help them just in a way that would be impossible. And I feel really lucky to work with him over these past 4 years. I really do. So, Brock, thank you so much. And thank all of you for everything you've done this year. It's going to be a great year. I look forward to the championship in Wilkes-Barre.
Sure.
We have the junior varsity team as well. The junior varsity team, you see the juniors gathered around here. Let's just stand up. There you go. Round of applause. There are a few more players there. On your feet, junior. We're not going to stop clapping until you say it. There we go. There it is. Okay. So a couple of them couldn't be with us. This is a slightly larger team. They are currently 7-1. Now our varsity team is 8-0 and it's expected. They're undefeated. They're the best team in Pennsylvania. They better be. I was not expecting our junior varsity team to come together as they have. It's honestly been impressive how well they've done. One defeat, and that was a tough defeat. One that I think has given us a moment of doubt. But those moments of doubt are important for improving ourselves. We have come back from that, and I'm really glad to see. We're definitely going to the playoffs, and I'm excited about these teams to see how they're going to play when the competition gets even stiffer. So thank you both for the effort you put in this year. And this is a great way to end for a lot of you, for a lot of our seniors. Now, she couldn't be with us, but the MVP, and I think on the JV team would agree, is me and Sarabia. She is quiet. She is quiet, and everything she says is incredibly intelligent, thoughtful. She is the leader on that team, and I mean, Jason came to me, what was it, yesterday, said, I really think this is captain material this year. You need to seriously consider her, and I agree. She has grown so much, and I think is an anchor on that team, much in the way that Brock is on the varsity team. And she's not here today, but we're definitely going to acknowledge her tomorrow. Fantastic this year, and I really look forward to working with her as time goes on. She is staying in the United States, by the way, so she'll be with us next year. Yeah, 9 years, that's right. Yeah, she's gonna be great. She's doing something special. All right. So that is Overwatch. Sorry that I took up too much of your time here, guys. I talk too much. That's kind of the thing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pass it back here to her to talk. And we're going to talk a bit more about some of the other esports we've been doing this year, some of the new ones that we've taken on as well.
Hello, everyone again. And we'll start by recognizing and talk a little bit about the League of Legends. League of Legends ran in the fall. And could my League of Legends players please just stand? Everyone that was a part of League of Legends this year. So we're missing a few people that were a part of that team. League of Legends, if you've ever played it, you know it's a very challenging sport on multiple levels. There's 160-some characters that you potentially have to learn. And not only do you have to learn the characters, you have to learn what items to use and different roles and how to play those roles. So extremely challenging. And this year we had some new players that had never played the game come on board. And we didn't have a winning season, but it was a learning season where we learned a lot and really worked and interacted with each other. So it was growing in that way. So we ran it in the fall and then ended up not running it here in the spring. But it was still it's one of the sports that has been with us from the beginning. So let's give them a round of applause again. We are going to do an MVP for League of Legends. This person who is going to be an MVP has been with the program, I think, since freshman year, and has been here and has been the backbone of support, one of the roles that we run. And so she has done a fantastic job at it, is solid and really, really good at the role she does. So Willow, if you can come up. Willow has also been a part of our support team and again, as Christian said, a lot of the graphics and really helped make the program tonight what it is. I'm really appreciative of the work that she's put in for that as well. The second program that I'd like to talk a little bit about is our Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Team. If I could have my Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Team, Sam, all those that are a part of it. Casey, I'm sorry I had to make you stand. So I got to tell you the story of how this team came about. As was mentioned, we've been asked for the past couple years maybe do Smash Brothers. And it was Kathy Tejada came up to me and says, "Can't you do a Smash Brothers team?" I'm like, I don't know. I had to run it by Charlie, who was kind of a cat guru here. Then I had a student approached me. I forget who approached me about it. But then Mike Emick, who is a student teacher and will be a permanent teacher here next year. So he got hired and then he will be here full-time next year. Came on to help coach Smash Brothers, an avid Smash Brothers player himself. And we ended up with about 9 players. Some of them aren't here tonight. We had 9 players who were part of the Smash Brothers team. And they ended up, their first season had a winning season. So they won 7 out of their 8 games they played, so it was fantastic. And we even went to Messiah College and competed at a competition. It was a really, really, really good experience for them. So they aren't done yet. They do have playoffs that will be continuing. I think next week is when playoffs continue. So they have a lot of fun. They play around. It's an individual sport. You play one-on-one, but they're also playing as a team. So what they do contributes to the greater team, and it's a really nice job overall. So let's give them a hand again. So we do have an MVP for that team, probably the strongest and the front runner of the team, one that everyone tries to play against and can't really beat, and that's Gabe Perkins. So again, these are the way they do it. There's 5 players that play in any match, and these are what they call our #1 seed. And so he is not. Have you lost a match game at all this year? Not individual to you, but I mean in the games you played. One match out of like all of them, right? Yeah. So he's done a really pretty incredible job. So let's give him a hand again. And the last esport I want to talk about tonight is Minecraft. And you heard me mention them just a little bit ago. We have 4 Minecraft players. Owen, as I mentioned earlier, Casey, who's also part of our Smash Brothers team, and then the Spurgeon sisters, who are not here tonight. and they all happened to make playoffs. And so right before the esports banquet, they were up playing Minecraft and competing. Owen's match ran almost to 7 o'clock. So they all placed in the different matches. It's I think an Atlantic Coast thing, so they're playing against 300 to 400 other students, and they all placed in the top 80, and that enabled them to be in the playoffs that they are currently in. So they have another 2 playoff games, and we'll see how they place this year. Last year, what did you place? 21st, is that right? Last year? You don't remember, Owen? 19. So, Owen's been kind of the backbone. He's one of were you the only person playing it the first year? So he's been with Minecraft from the beginning. And it's well worth the while just from his ranking and the way he plays the game and how into it he is into the game and how everyone kind of rallies around and celebrates when he wins, and he's our MVP. And again, Mike Etnick was their coach, was Smash Bros. Coach, and he's not here, so I did want to mention that. I also want to take a little bit of time here before I hand it over to talk about the seniors, and we do senior recognition, is I want to talk a little bit about our coaches. This is not a part of the program, so just I've been coaching, as I mentioned, with Tyler Lloyd for years, and he came on as a volunteer, helping out with streaming a lot of times earlier on in the days, a little bit of Overwatch, and eventually grew into take over the Overwatch program, and maybe do a little bit of streaming on the side. How much streaming do you do anymore? You're mostly Christian, so it does that. But Tyler and I have had many conversations about the direction of the Overwatch program, many lunches. We sit and kind of just brainstorm and talk about changes that are happening, things we want to do differently, concerns that we have. And it's just been a real pleasure to work with Tyler over the past 5 years of the program. And passionate about the game, passionate about students' relationships, and passionate, obviously, about student academics. And all these things kind of are what make the core and the background of this esports program. So Tyler, I have a little bit of something for you here. You can come up. The other coach that I've coached with this year has been Clay Craig, and I see him probably more than I see Tyler when coaching, because our esports kind of, because Rocket League and League of Legends and Minecraft and Smash Brothers can all kind of happen at the same time. I see a little bit more of him than I see Tyler because of that, but Overwatch tends to take over the entire lab, which is fine. We need that too. But Clay I've known for years. In fact, I'm going to tell this story that I may have told before. Is the way I met Clay was the first year we were running League of Overwatch. We had tryouts and began to hold practices, and about 2 weeks in, this guy shows up and says, "Oh, I want to be part of the Overwatch team." And we were a little bit leery about letting him jump in after tryouts. So he wasn't daunted. He said, "You know what? I'm going to coach." So he coached our JV team, and it was clear after about half the semester was gone that he really was supposed to be playing Overwatch. And so we put him onto the varsity Overwatch team, and he helped take that team to, I think, number 3 that year. And that was a very localized team that year. We played in the Lancaster Lebanon League that year. So he's been kind of a staple and a backbone of the program, and has now been coaching Rocket League, and so it's great to have him part of the program. So I have something here for you as well. All right. And we want to recognize our our seniors, and then I think what we'll do is we're going to do team photos. Now, we'd like to get some team photos after that. We want to recognize our seniors first, so do you guys want to come up here? And we have these in alphabetical order here. Okay. So, who are you starting with? Charlotte, okay. So this is mine. All right. So Charlotte, you started in 9th grade, right? Yeah, so it's 9th grade online. My first encounter with Charlotte was I didn't meet her. Right? It was all virtual. It was all part online during the COVID years that she came on and stuck with the program. League of Legends for the most part, a little bit of Smash Brothers, and a lot of support. So it's been great to have her part of the program, and we're going to be sorry to see her leave next year.
So we have a Twitch channel, which some of you might not know what that is, but it basically means we stream our games. Just raise your hand real quick if you're a parent or a student you've listened to the Overwatch, like the university games ever. You ever heard someone going, "Don't do that! No, no!" You ever heard that sound? If you heard that sound, that is this man far away from the microphone that is being picked up. And he just bellows like an angry teenager. And it's the best sound. He just takes over other noise. That is Taz Cooper here, who we are going to be very sorry to not be hearing over our Twitch stream anymore. Taz, thank you so much for playing with us. It's not over, but thank you so much. So Jude has been in the sports team for actually quite a while. Jude is part of shoutcasting. He's been involved in keeping the program running behind the scenes for a little while here, but it's all about the game, Jude. He kept being brought near Overwatch during this time, and finally this year he says, you know what, I want to compete. I don't want to be behind the scenes anymore, and that's what he's doing. Now, during this time, unfortunately, our captain for the team, he wasn't able to be present for several weeks. He stepped into that role, that leadership role, and I remember Jude came to me at one point and said, like, I don't know if this is working. And I told him, you have to have confidence in yourself. If you do, they're going to follow you. And he did. And honestly, they have followed you, Jude. You have 100%. You haven't seen that? When you tell them what to do and then they follow you literally in the battle? Well, that's not so contrary. Jude, thank you so much. Carter, unfortunately, could not be here tonight. He has been assistant coach of the JV team. It's always great to see an alumni or an older student graduate from playing to coaching. It's an entirely different relationship. It's been great to see Clay grow into that role. Carter has really elected to do that this year as well. I wish he could be here, but I know that the JV team has benefited from the attention and time that he's been able to give them, and kind of this unique insight that I don't have. So, it's a good round of applause for Carter's not here.
So yeah, Casey and Warrior coming out without her crutches. So you can walk. So Casey, I got to know Casey this year for the very first time. Casey came into Minecraft initially, and then also did said we're going to do Smash Bros as well. So he came in, and the legend was here almost every night. Playing different, actually 2 nights because they played on the same. They had practiced on the same nights and did both esports, and did them fairly well, obviously. Although he struggles with time issues, so hence his injury. But so we did miss him for the last week. But he's been a great asset. And one of the things I like about Casey is he's just positive all the time. He's happy. He brings people into the program, and so it's been neat to see just the camaraderie. He doesn't take it too seriously. Yeah, he's bummed when he loses, but he's just, it's a game. He's just having fun doing it. So it's just been a pleasure to get to know him and to see him bring up the Minecraft team and bring up the Smash Brothers team and just be a part of the program in his senior year. Because this is your first year doing it, right? So senior year was his first year, so it's been great to have.
Brady, do you have a speech?
He did. Give us
He did. That's a little inside joke. He's a quiet man. But, I mean, I've already told you what I think about him. He's incredibly intelligent, focused, driven, and competitive. And that's the kind of person you want to work with. So it's been an honor to work with you this whole time, Brady, and see you grow. And honestly, you have grown. You really have. It's been wonderful to see. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I was thinking like the alphabet. But this works out because Rob did say he wanted to say something. So, Brock, again, I've already said a lot about Brock, but he's been the team captain for several years now in Overwatch, and he has also been focused, but more importantly, he's been mature and thoughtful. And he's been the kind of person you want leading a group of young people and just keeping them together, keeping them having fun, keeping them kind of lighthearted about it as well. I think that this team here, sitting here, doesn't exist without him. And yeah, I'm just glad that you're here. Do you want to say anything? Okay.
Put the mic down.
I'll give you a little story to speak because I know I got a lot of thoughts in my head. But I've been in this program for like technically 4 years, but I also visited the Overwatch team during the annual foundation days when they went to play there for the first time, and I went to visit them for the first time, and that's when Lloyd saw me. So I've actually seen Lloyd, talk with Lloyd for about 5 years now, which is actually insane. And ever since then, it's been a pleasure just meeting different people through the years. Freshman year was something else, being online and playing through there. It was a little bit of a struggle. Still embarrassing to meet so many people. It's actually crazy. Got our team now. We're all great. We're all here. Probably going to another finals here soon. In June. And yeah. It's great.
All right, so that concludes our senior recognition. Coach Herzog?
So we're going to wrap up here in just a second, but what I want to do is I'd like to pictures. Do you want to do it on the stairs over there? Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to dismiss my team and just to get pictures of the teams. And we're going to do it over on the social stairs, which for those you don't know what that means, is straight through that little entry where you see those 2 TVs up there. We're going to go over there and we'll take pictures. Hopefully the light is good enough over there. It should be. So we'll take pictures so you can bring your cell phone to get up and follow your students. We'll do that. And then we'll do, and after I'm done announcing the last group to go over, we will be opening it up for tours to take tours of the lab, and we'll do that. And there is also dessert, and there's more food up there if you want to enjoy that as well. So that's kind of where we do, because it's going to be a little bit informal in the wrap up, I do want to say thank you to everyone that came out and supported and that are part of it here tonight. I want to thank especially those parents that were helping us maintain and do everything. We appreciate you coming back. And really the backbone, again, of what makes this organization run. So, all right, so we'll get started with, I think we'll start with the Overwatch. Okay, yeah. So we're going to start with Overwatch, and we'll do JV and varsity together. we might split them up. But if all the Overwatch players could get up and just move over there, and any parents that want pictures, we'll do that.
Christian.
That's what he's supposed to say.
Why are you running?
Also, I've been informed any seniors that want to take their pictures, they may take their pictures with them. Yeah, don't drop them. Those of you that are waiting, you can certainly help yourself to dessert. Just be aware I will be calling you over to get pictures in just a second. If we could have the Rocket League team and coach over near where the photos are being taken. Rocket League team and coach.
Let's go.
No. You can do that too. I know you can.
How am I skinnier than you now?
Right? Sometimes it's not. I eat free sometimes. Folks, we'll see you guys.
Right, next up to the Smash Bros. And Minecraft teams. And you guys can know a lot of you work together. So it's Smash Bros. And Minecraft. And we'll also include League of Legends in that match as well. Quick note for all of our players, the Banquet Photos channel is going to be opening up in just about 2 minutes, so you can drop all your photos there.
Yeah. Oh no, it's the first one. Sure. Hanging up in the dark room. It's the only thing on the wall. Baron. Jeffrey Brady and Percy Jackson books in the
I asked him where the stuff was from and he just
dude. So I'm definitely this is why you should want to go.
14. Talk to Lloyd, but they will get pictures of us. 14. Talk to Lloyd about it. He runs that. I'm not really a part of that.
Hey, I didn't want to eat.
Before I even cough or something, he's like, "You okay?" Oh, wait. She's live on Twitch.
As the teams are finishing up their photos here. Those of you who would like to tour the lab, the esports lab, we will go up there once they are finished. We'll go up there. We'll meet where Scott is right now. Where Scott is right now. So if you would like to go to the lab, head over to him. Another thing I've been told by our parent organizers to say is if you are a senior and you would like to take some balloons, you may. Like I said, tour the lab, be over where Scott Herzog is right now. He's waving his hand. We'll go to the lab.
What? Tastes better. Yeah. Is this still live? I forgot. Is this still live?
Yeah, is
Hey,
it?
still live. I'll control it. Guys, take a step back. Okay. I got this. I can't go anywhere.
What are you? Don't be a follower. Be a leader. He was being a leader. I was the worst way. Okay. Stop leading.
If you listen
Start following what I said.
Now just go this way. Gets my head popped.
Are you get a face shot?
Yeah. I'm recording ASMR right now.
Quiet. Get out of our stream.
I'm missing the shot.
It's the best part. This is the best part, Lloyd.
Alright, guys. Here you go. Forehead cam. Yo, that's 10 steps away from you. Go, Mike. Go, Mike. Go, Mike. Like he's in another room. It's a tell Mike. Tell him Mike. I want to go up there and be like, that great thing is like, guy, I don't know. I might just start. This is so Sigma. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Go for it. Turn it on. It's a switch. It's a switch. When it's on. What are they gonna do? Cut your PC?
You're cut. Who's that? Hello.
Are we getting this on the stream?
Take your shirt off.
Yeah. Skibbity.
Why is it good?